Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Lin from Market Analysis Department. It was my great honor to stand here and show you guys the market dynamic in the past months. First of all, I would like to start with the global installation. According to the global installation released by BNEF, the solar installation in this year is around 320 gigawatts, an increase of 26.5% compared to the installation in last year. And among all different countries, China and EU are expected to install 130 gigawatts and 47 gigawatts respectively. And the countries with the largest installation growth compared to last year are China, United States, Italy, Germany, South Africa, and Spain. The reasons for the growth of these countries are totally different. For instance, the growth of the installation in Japan is mainly due to the stimulation of residential PV market by newly priced FIT started from this year. And the reason triggered the growth of Spain is mainly due to a strong project backup in this year. In this slide, I would like to show some number of China export. As you can see on the left-hand side, the solar products export from China rose at the start of this year, reversing a downward trend from last August. The total value of solar products in January and February are 4 billion and 3 billion respectively, which equivalent to about 28.5 gigawatt of module and 5.6 gigawatt of cells. As for the final destination, half of the total China module export during this period ended up in EU. In this region, the demand for Chinese products remains strong despite the substantial inventory in this region built up last year. For the specific market situation, I would like to start with China. As you can see on this bar chart, the number released from National Energy Administration shows that the installation in January and February is around 20 gigawatts. This data means it approached the cumulative installation level from January to May in last year. And on the right-hand side, among all energy sources added in January and February, solar accounts for 58% of total generation. And despite the impact of Spring Festival holiday, the slack season of PV installation is not weak. With the large-scale supply of polysilicon in second half year, the price continued to decrease. So it is expected that the total installation in this year will exceed the expectation at the beginning of this year. In this slide, let's move to the Germany market. According to the number released by the official department, the installation in January and February is around 1.62 gigawatts for Germany market. It has a 43.4% increase compared to what happened in last year. And for the specific installation type, the installation in January and February is dominated by residential system, mainly stimulated by the exemption of value-added tax for system below 30 kilowatt from this year. So it's expected to achieve more than 9 gigawatts of total solar installation in this year, which can meet the latest version of EEG 2023 Germany's installation requirement. In this slide, let's have a look of Greece market. According to the official number, the installation of Greece in 2023 is around 1.36 gigawatts. It is the first time that the annual installation of Greece over 1 gigawatt. And for the market outlook, as you can see on the right-hand side, the Greece market can reach about 2.5 gigawatts in this year, with the main increase coming from self-generated distribution system. Regarding to the support scheme, 4.1 gigawatts of RES project will be auctioned in Greece from 2022 to 2025. Additionally, the corporate PPA are expected to take off soon. A green pool scheme to support the PPA deployment has been presented by Greek Energy Ministry to European Commission approval. In last slide, I would like to show Brazil market. In 2023, the import value of Brazilian module decreased by 22% and 35% year-on-year in January and February. As you can see from this picture, it decreased by about 30 to 90% continuously since last November. In March 2023, the Monetary Policy Committee of Central Bank of Brazil decided to maintain the previous benchmark interest rate of 30.75%, which kept the level that has been raised since last August. According to the front-line feedback, 54% of the module purchase were able to obtain financing support in the first half year in 2022, while this proportion dropped 22% in the second half year. Maintaining the historical high benchmark interest rate will affect the overall yield of the project and reduce the enthusiasm of project investment. In addition, the credit line of Central Bank of Brazil for photovoltaic project has been adjusted from 60 to 70% of total expenditure of original project to a ceiling of no more than 230 million reais. However, the perspective of solar installation, Brazil still maintained over 1 gigawatt monthly solar installation since last July. Moreover, the third-party agencies still feel optimistic about the Brazil market in this year. They think the total solar installation in Brazil market can reach 10 to 50 gigawatts. Thank you for listening. That's all my sharing for today.